Different types of sand casting tools used in foundry shops are used for carrying out different operations such as sand preparation, pouring, molding, and casting. These tools are classified as hand tools and conditioning tools. They are flasks, power-operated equipment, metal melting equipment, and fettling and finishing equipment. Casting tools are mostly used in molding operations, and sand conditioning tools are used for preparing different types of casting sands. And coarse sand. Flasks are commonly used for preparing sand molds and keeping molten metal. Well, in this video, I will be discussing the various types of sand casting tools and their uses. Let's get started. A quick reminder to subscribe, like and share this video. Types of casting tools. Types of casting tools are hand riddle, shovel, rammer, sprue pin, strike bar, mallet, draw spike, vent rod, lifter, travel, slick, smoother, swabs, etc. 1. Hand riddle. Hand riddles are types of foundry tools generally used for cleaning sand. They are used for separating sand and another object that serve as obstacles when molding. Materials such as nails, splinters of wood, short metals, etc. Hand riddle consist of a circular wide wire mesh equipped with a circular frame. 2. Shovel. Shovels are other types of casting tools that consist of a customized sheet metal or steel pan with a wooden handle. They are used for moving or transferring the molding sand into the container, molding box, or flask. Shovels are basically used for mixing, tempering, and conditioning the foundry sand by hand. The shovel should be maintained by keeping it clean. 3. Rammer. Rammers are available in different types. They are used for repairing or arranging the molding sand that loses from the mold. These types of sand casting tools are used to pack or compact the uniformly around the pattern. Types of rammer. Hand rammer is generally made of wood or metal. It is portable and has one end that carries a wedge-type construction. It is used for ramming the sand in bench molding work. Peen rammer is generally used in packing the molding sand in pockets and corners. Peen rammer has a wedge-shaped construction with a metallic rod at the bottom. Floor rammer. Floor rammer is heavy in layers when compared with hand rammer. It consists of a long steel bar with a peen at one end and a flat portion on the other. Floor rammer is used in floor molding for ramming sand for larger molds. Pneumatic rammer. This type of rammer is used for making large molds, just as a floor rammer. It eases work, saves time, and reduces hard labor. 4. Sprue pin. Sprue pin is used to produce a vertical hole in a sand casting. It is made of wood, metal, or tapered rod. It is pushed into the core to join the mold cavity and produces a cylindrical or conical shape in the molding sand. Kindly subscribe, like, and share this video. 5. Strike of bar. Strike bars are sand casting tools that are made of iron and wood. They are used to remove or strike off excess sand from the top of a molding box. It is made of a flat bar having a straight edge. 6. Mallet. Mallets are sand casting tools used in driving the draw spike into the pattern. It's also used for wrapping to easily separate the mold from the pattern from leaving the mold cavity, causing it not to damage the mold surface. Generally, a mallet is used in carpentry or sheetwork. 7. Draw spike. A draw spike is a tapered steel rod having a screw head on the end and a loop or ring at the end. It is used for driving into a pattern that is embedded in the molding sand and reps the pattern to get separate from the pattern and finally draws it out from the mold cavity. 8. Vent rod. Vent rods are types of casting tools made of a round-headed wooden handle and a pointed edge, at the end made of wire of a thin, spiked steel rod. It is used after utilizing ramming and the striking of excess sand to produce a series of small holes in the molding sand in the coat portion. The holes pierced allows the steam and gases produced during the pouring process and solidifying stage to escape. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. 9. Lifter. A lifter is also known as a cleaner or finishing tool. It's used for cleaning, repairing, and finishing the bottom and sides of the deep and narrow openings in the mold. The lifter is made of thin sections of steel of various lengths and widths, one end bent. 10. Travels. These types of sand casting tools are used for finishing flat surfaces and joints and partings lines of the mold. It's made of a metal blade made of iron and with a wooden handle. It's also used in guts and repairs mold surfaces. 11. Slick. Slicks are types of sand casting tool that are generally used for repairing and finishing mold surfaces and their edges. It's done after the withdrawal of the pattern. The common types of slicks are heart and leaf, square and heart, spoon and bead, and heart spoon. Their nomenclature is largely due to their shapes. 12. Smoother. Smoother is given a different name according to their names. It is generally known as a finishing tool used for repairing and finishing flat and round surfaces, round or square corners, and edges of. 13. Swabs. Swabs are small hemp fiber brushes used for moistening the edges of sand mold surfaces and patterns. It is also used for coating the liquid blacking on the mold faces in dry sand molds. 14. Spirit level. The spirit level is used by the molder to check whether the sandbed or molding box is horizontal or not. 15. Gate cutter. A gate cutter is made of a small-shaped sheet metal commonly used for cutting runners and feeding gates for connecting spruce holes with the mold cavity. A quick reminder to subscribe, like, and share this video. 16. Daggers. Daggers are made of pieces of wire or rods bent at one or both ends, which are used for reinforcing the downward projecting sand mass in the cope. 17. Bellows. Bellows are used to blow away loose or unwanted sand from the surfaces of the mold cavity. 18. Clamps, cutters, and wedges. Clamps, cutters, and wedges are made of steel used for clamping the molding boxes firmly together during pouring. Learn about types of casting processes here. Bottom line. Advancement in technology has improved sand casting tools. Modern foundries are heavily mechanized in the sense that one machine contains all equipment and can perform multi-operations including pattern and core making, casting, and molding. These components include a large melting furnace, cranes, forklifts, lathes, conveyors, and transfer vessels. I hope you enjoy the video. If so, kindly subscribe, share, and like the video.